everyone, welcome back. I'm your host, Devil, aka Q, and welcome back to Everlasting Summer. Recently, the other video after this one, it was pretty emotional for me. Like, I wasn't lying when I was, like, almost crying. Like, that kind of hit me hard a little bit, because I felt the same way that, you know, Simeon feels and how Alice feels, and it really is like, because Alice is paranoid. She thinks I go after Luna, but not her, and that I think I struggled with that also. Like, I don't know, because I feel like people always pay attention to someone else and not me, because I'm always quiet and always in the background and not really saying anything, so I can easily be avoided. But my friends are so outspoken and outgoing, they really don't care. They're like awesome people. And and uh and that's it. That's all I have to say. No more emotional talk with Q. Uh I will give you all my spiel at the end of the blind playthrough. Um and then that will wrap up the full playthrough of Everlasting Summer, and if you want me to post the other endings, I will. So let's get to it. We're on the 6th day. I did save, like one of the commenters said. I did save, and so let's do this. I woke up early when Olga was still asleep. I stretched and sat up in the bed. I felt surprisingly okay, although I should have slept through the day after what happened the night before. Quietly, so as not to wake the camp leader, I took the bag washing with my washing up stuff and went outside. I forgot to look at the clock, but it seemed like 6 or 7 in the morning. The camp was asleep. The grass was shaking off the night dew. A light fog hung above the ground, and the sun was just beginning to break through the treetops. Not warm at all yet, like the fluorescent lamp in the house across from mine. I took a deep breath of the tasty cold air and thought that even a night owl like me can enjoy waking up this early sometimes. The streets of the camp were empty, of course. The water here was always been cold, but today it seems like they got it from the Antarctic depths. Even my hands went numb from it. Finishing my hygiene, I decided to walk around the camp for a bit. Olga is asleep, breakfast not for a while yet, so there's nothing to do. I came to the square and looked at Genda. That guy doesn't care if it's day or night, he's alert. I smiled at my successful joke and headed to the boat shed. As I walked, I hummed some song, absolutely sure I was the only one awake here. To my great surprise, I saw someone sitting at the pier, hanging her feet in the water. Oh, it's Alice. I came closer and stopped, not sure what to say. Then she suddenly turned around and stared at me. Been standing here long? No. Why aren't you asleep? Why aren't you? She turned back and stared at the river again. Looks like I'm not the only one in a good mood today. At least she wasn't being sassy again. Can't sleep. I see. About yesterday. You get everything right? What exactly? Oh, for God's sake! My answer didn't seem to go down well. Alright. Alright, I did. I lied. Alright, good. She suddenly looked straight in the eye and smiled. In that case, I have plans for you tonight. What? Huh? May I ask what they are? You don't need to know. Well, since I'm a part of them, you'll know when it's time. Can you give me a hint at least? Nope. Oh my god, I swear, man, if she like pulls a prank on me once again, I will personally tell Olga and kick her out. I will do it. Or just not talk to Alice at all. Just completely ignore her. Just pretend that she's not even there. You know? God. I love Alice, but she still has her flaws. But, you know, it's a secret. I love secrets. I love surprises, so might as well do it. She got up and walked towards me. A bit scared, I cleared the way. Don't do anything stupid, Alice said, moving away from the boat shed. I wonder what she meant. And what are those plans? I had no wish to become a part of some terrorist act against the monument or anything. Exactly! Like, she's gonna place a blueprint. Like, alright, men. Here we go. And it's like, I can see Yelena in her, like, little army outfit. And then you see, like, Alice just, like, standing there with a helmet and her cigar. Like a big cigar like they smoke in the movies or TVs, and she just has like a sergeant suit on and speaking like the guy from TF2, like, alright, listen up, men, we got ourselves a monument to blow up, and we will succeed this time, we will not fail. And it's like, I didn't ask for this. I can't imagine that happening. As weird as it sounds, this game gets weird, so I'm not surprised. I'm not gonna be surprised. Besides, I was still haunted by yesterday's talk with Luna on the island. She is probably still angry. And I never managed to explain everything to her. Although, I don't even know what I would say if I had the chance. I felt guilty about everything that had happened, but I couldn't figure out what exactly I was guilty of. The camp was starting to wake up. Breakfast was at least an hour away, but I had no desire to go back to the camp leader's cabin, so I decided to wait by the canteen. At least I'd be the first one there for once. I sat on the steps and watched the sun rising. Sometimes it's great to just watch a new day come. I was overwhelmed with complete peace and tranquility. There were no thoughts to tear up my brain as they usually do. I simply bathed in the warm rays of the heaven's star. In any other place and circumstances, I could probably even say I was happy. Good morning. Were you early today? I looked up and saw Luna standing in front of me. She was smiling. You too. All of last night's events flashed before my eyes. Listen. If this is about yesterday, please don't. She interrupted me sharply. I don't know what came over me. It was all. Just forget it. She stared at me. Luna seemed much more confident than usual. If only it was all that simple. There's nothing complicated about this. She sat down next to me. So close I felt a bit awkward, but made no attempt to move away from her. Sometimes I have disputes with Alice. Yeah, I realized. I see. But in this case, it happened because of me. Who knows? She answered, lost in thought. So that's why? You know? I'm embarrassed. Perhaps I really am to blame. Or rather, I'm not trying to say that I'm not to blame, but I was trying to explain myself like a 5th grader to a teacher. Okay, don't. As I said, nothing serious happened. If you think so. You should just think about how to act from now on. Not again. I covered my face with my hands, clearly showing that I have absolutely no idea what's going on here, and everything. To put it mildly, is very unpleasant for me. Could you express yourself any clearer? What for? She said, eventually. Look, if I don't know what I did wrong, I can't do better. I can't decide on how to act, as you say. I think you'll understand. I would like to believe that as well, but... Canteen door suddenly flew open, and Olga came out. Sitting around? Hungry? This early? She said playfully. Good morning, Luna said merely. She got up and headed inside. Shall we? Yeah, for sure. I just added for sure. We were not done talking about pioneers appeared out of nowhere and flooded the place by the time I got my breakfast. Luna was already sitting surrounded by Miku, Jenny, and Slavia. Sadly, there were no more free chairs at their table. Feeling down and deliberately not saying hi to anybody, I headed to my favorite place in the far corner of the canteen. I chewed on my omelet. It was really chewy. It really was chewy today. And washed it down with some cold tea. Then I began to watch the others. All the pioneers seemed to be here. Some were chatting, some, like Electronic Shriek, were immersed in chewing. And some were gawping around like me. I was just about to leave, but when Yelena jumped over to my table with her tray, headed to the food. Oh my god, Gus is playing Smite. Oh god, that's a long time since I ever saw him play Smite. Bon appetit! She blurted. Stealing again? I asked openly, staring at her tray. A growing body requires a lot of calories. Yeah, you really should grow up a bit, I whispered. What? I didn't think she heard me. Nothing. I headed out. Leaving so soon? She yelled at my back, disheartened. I gave no answer. I should have taken the washing up stuff back in. I don't want to carry it all around all day. Because what am I going to do today? Nothing at all came to mind. Actually, that's a good point. Well, problems always lead our way, so I guess there's something else gonna be coming up in here. Somewhere, sometime. I was in such a mood that it seemed like someone was going to show up and invite me on a journey. I left the camp leader's cabin and paused for a moment, then heard a voice calling out to me. Oh, Simon! Or Simon! It was Slavia. Busy? No. Can you help me? Of course. I didn't want to look for answers on a wonderful day like this. A couple of dozen hours wouldn't change my situation after all. What is it? You should stop by the Cybernetics Club. I don't know why exactly. They'll tell you everything. The unfortunate inventors again? Alright. Thank you. She gave me a nice smile and ran off. So a journey to the enemy's lair lies ahead of me. To the lair of the evil Dr. Electronic and the diabolic Professor Shriek. And Mr. Hyde. I pushed the door firmly and entered. So what do you guys want? Simon! Electronic said in a bit ominously, glancing up from some contraption he had been poking with a screwdriver. Slavia sent me. I know. And? What? The second door opened and Shriek came in. Simon. He greeted me in the same tone as Electronic had. Well, I was last time I checked. I joked. So, what do you need from me? We have an important task for you. I'm listening. The nurse came by What the hell is my pitch? I'm losing the pitch of every character. Let me try that again. The nurse came by yesterday. He stopped as if he wasn't going to continue. So? I asked carefully. So, we have an important mission for you. I got that already. You sure you are to deliver a package to her? Can't you do that yourselves? The infirmary is right over there. I said skeptically. We can't, Electronic said, surprised. What a weird couple indeed. I see. Not another heavy bag, I hope. No, nothing like that. He smiled. Alright, fine. I carefully agreed. Hold on! Shriek disappeared through the door and soon came back holding something wrapped in paper. Just be careful. Alright. I took the package. If the pioneers weren't passing me the key to the pearly gates, it still looked like they were at least giving me the Olympic torch. Can I go? Of course! Electronic said threateningly. Just be careful. Shriek pleaded. Outside, I took a good look at the package. They never told me not to open it. Although, it would make sense to go further on. I quickly walked to the square, and making sure nobody was following, slipped into the forest. I just stood there for a while, indecisive, looking at the package. I wonder, what's in it? Why is it so important for them? Why couldn't they take it themselves? I had a lot of questions. I opened the package and saw a little bottle of Scarlet. Fuck! god. The nurse. The nurse is... God, she is so lovely. She's at it again, guys, with the whole, beard and all that. She's an alcoholic, get it? An alcoholic nurse. That's not... It's kind of bad, actually. Well, so what? Pioneer's bringing a bottle of vodka to the nurse? Or rather, I'm doing it for them. Happens every day. Yeah, this is kind of a usual day. Like, it's not really anything. I got the bottle back up and scratched my head. This isn't weird anymore. This is just stupid. So stupid I couldn't think of one intelligent theory. I stood there for a while longer and thought I shouldn't let such a wonderful chance slip away. I quickly walked to the camp leader's cabin. Thank God Olga was not there. I snuck inside and began to riffle through the contents of the table drawer. Soon the vodka was in a soda bottle, while in its place was some water for the plants. Happy with my clever plan, I went out and skipped along the way to the infirmary. Seriously, what is so wrong about that? They almost got me into a trap. If the camp leader had seen me, if anyone else had, I could have managed myself. So it was absolutely nothing. Yo, nurse. I gathered all my strength and knocked on the infirmary door. Ayo, nurse. Hello, Pioneer. Hello. I have a package for you. A bottle for your armpit. I mean, a package for your cabinet. I was so euphoric, I began to talk nonsense. Ah, she said. Hand it over. I handed her the package. The nurse stuffed it into the desk drawer without looking. You didn't open it, did you? Of course not, I blurted out. Good boy. Alright, so I'll be... Go, Pioneer. I closed the door behind me and let out a sigh. I could always pin this on a crazy inventors, and in my situation, I could really use even the most basic form of stress relief. I came to the square. The clock showed noon. That meant dinner was coming. I sat on the bench with the solid intention of not moving from here until the came and get it bell. The come and get it bell. That's how it comes. Come and get it one more time. Whoa. That's a song. It's an awesome song. Pioneers were running by. They were smiling and shouting merrily. Yes, the day was definitely a wonderful one. Just checking. Okay. Alright, guys. That'll be it for today. 5 episodes of Everlasting Summer should last you all at least through the day, until the next day that I post some more videos. So, what can I say about this? We got up early. We ran into Alice again. Basically, she has an idea for us. I still think she might go commando and tell us to blow a statue up or do something weird. But, you know, always based on my idea of what she's gonna do, since, you know, that's her character. And then, you know, a couple of things. We talked to Luna a bit and ignored that whatever happened yesterday. We left breakfast early because we were finished eating, but Yelena was trying to talk to us. Then we shipped alcohol to the nurse. Yeah, that was it. Actually, it wasn't. I'm saying this like I was bored. I wasn't bored. I was actually. It's like to the point where like you can't. I think they can't really like. It doesn't surprise you anymore. It's like you're living in this world where it's just like, random crap happens. It happens. It's like, and I started to accept that. I just started to accept that. So I was like, all right, but like really, it's the characters, and it's obvious. It obviously looks like I'm gonna get with Alice, so it obviously looks like that. But yeah, I mean that's good. Oh man, I would also like to know, what were your first impressions of this game when you first got it? I don't know. I don't want to know what you I don't want to. Let's make a gap line. Tell me your impressions from the first day that you got the game, and then on the second day of this game, of what you felt like. Like the second day, on the second day scenario, what did you feel like? How did you feel when the first? No, actually no. When the first day started and when the first day ended? Let's keep it like that, because it'll be kind of interesting. What did you think like when you got the game, and when you played the prologue of the first day all the way to the end of the first until the second day? How did you feel, and what were your thoughts on it? Basically, I don't know what I already shared all my thoughts with you, and I'm going to share a lot more at the end of this blind playthrough. But I just want to hear what y'all were thinking when y'all bought this game, because clearly people played or saw this game before, and it was like awesome. I mean, cool. So I hopefully get some answer from you guys, because you guys are really awesome. You guys, I really get to talk to you. Oh, like not a lot, not as a lot as I mean to. Uh, but I at least try and keep in contact, or like try and involve the commenters in this some way somehow. That's why I try and do questions. But yeah, that is it for this episode. Great episode. It was still the morning since we got up early. I'm still thinking if I should record more and then like end it, because I might as well record more until like the second day, so I have enough time to record a video, edit it out, and then post the fifth video. That's it. So, man. Well, if you like this video, like, comment, and subscribe for more daily uploads. I post 4 episodes a day on Everlasting Summer, and the 5th episode is Any Game I Please, which will be probably mostly Fallout on New Vegas. So yeah, that is it. Hopefully you enjoyed this video or game as much as I did, because I know I sure did. And that's it. My name is Dub Devil, aka Q, and I am out. Peace.